Rick Guerrera, Greg Roten here for Street Scene. Welcome to the holidays, and we promised you something special, and we have our Christmas marathon all month of December. Yeah. Because you know what, it's starting to get cold, and the weather. I don't know about you, but I love hot weather, warm weather, and when it's below 50, I'm freezing, I'm shivering, and I hate it because the cars are sitting in the garage.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there calling out, I want to be driven. And
Help me,
nope,
help me.
nope, I'm not getting salt on you. But I tell you what, we thought you'd enjoy this. And we came up with some questions. And we have not rehearsed each other on what we're going to ask each other. And
This could be scary.
nothing disgusting, nothing horrible. All right. After running a detailing business for years, he has a detailing business. What is your biggest pet peeve that people do to their cars?
Oh, just my biggest pet peeve. Some people just don't clean their cars at all. You know, I worked for a dealership for a few years, and there are people who lease a car and they won't touch it for 2 years. Nothing. They won't even take the
How can you
floor
get a
mat
car
out.
like that?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, they won't even take the floor mat out, and plus they have kids.
Yeah.
That's probably my biggest peeve. Is they have kids in the back seat. The back seat just a total mess.
We've been there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! And it's like, come on, you got kids back there. You got to clean this thing up once in a while. You know,
Yeah, get the
once a month or something.
Get the dried French fries out of the back seat, or
the sticky
the
pop, the
lollipops.
candy. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my kids did that, and the first thing we'd go anywhere, first thing I'd do is pull the seats up and get that stuff out of there.
And then they got a dog too, so that adds to it.
Fur everywhere.
Oh,
yeah, we have dogs too, and there's hair everywhere. It's vacuum time every time.
Someone brought me a car one day to do it, and it was like they're ready to trade it in. They said, we need this clean before we trade it in. I looked at it, I go, oh no, it was dog hair. It was like that thick in there.
Oh, right in the crannies
everywhere. I go,
in the middle of the seats.
They said, we'll give you whatever you want for it. I go, nope, I'm not.
$700.
I said, no, I don't want to mess with it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
What's the worst one you've ever seen? I have to ask that.
The worst one?
It's got to be. There's got to be one in your mind that's like they pulled it into your garage and you're going, I just want to shoot myself.
Oh, yeah.
You see me hanging from the rafters in the garage on a noose because it's
But
horrible.
basically, like with the interiors,
Yeah.
that's my biggest one.
Yeah.
And a lot of times on the exteriors, you get a lot of tar that's been there or sap, tree sap.
Oh, that's the worst. And it goes right into the clear. And it doesn't come out.
You know how you get that off?
Okay, tell me.
Hand sanitizer.
Really?
Yeah, you see the big blob of that stuff on there, that
did not
tar
know
on there.
that.
You let the you scrape as much as you can off, the heavy stuff. And
Okay.
you put the hand sanitizer on there, let
So
it
it
sit for a while.
soaks in.
Yeah, yeah. If
Well, I'm
it
glad
hasn't
to
been
see
too long.
you learned something. I never knew that. I learn something every day. And, well, I'll answer my own question, too. If you put duct tape on your cars, I swear, I don't care. Nothing drives me more nuts than seeing a car pull in. It's a nice car, and they hit something. They have duct tape all over it. Or the best is when again, you're from, we're both from Pennsylvania, and I moved to Ohio, but you know the Ohio cars. If it runs and it has a frame and an engine, it goes down the road, and nobody's going to say anything. But the duct tape over the holes, or if they paint the duct tape.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm going to go rip the duct tape. I'd rather see rust holes than duct tape on a car. So anyway.
The duct tape comes off pretty easy too. Just
Yeah, but people repair their cars with the duct tape in Ohio.
That's
at least.
Ohio, yeah.
Yeah, it's Ohio, not
That's
PA. They get you for
That's
that.
what you get when you don't have an inspection,
Hey, I'm fine with that because
Yeah,
you know what? I don't have one car that would ever pass an
That was
inspection.
brought up a few months ago on Facebook, and I got a few arguments with some people from Ohio about it. They were like, no, we don't want an inspection. Okay, it's not, but it's safer. It's
It
a
is.
heck of a lot safer. I'll tell you what, I check my car out all the time, but once a year we have to get it inspected, and sometimes they find things like, Rick, you got to get this done because it's not going to last another year,
Yeah.
like so, and it's a good thing. It's only costs you.
Yeah.
It costs you a little bit more because we got to get that emissions over there. in
Oh, you have it in
Mercer
Mercer County,
Yeah,
okay.
so it costs regularly it's like $35, but to me it's well worth it. It's
Yeah,
well
if
worth it.
again, I don't think anything of it because I'm always, checking my cars, see if the ball joints are fine. But for somebody that doesn't work on the cars, it is a safer alternative. And you should go into the garage and at least get it checked once in a while.
Tire wise and
Yeah.
ball joints and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
I think it's well worth it. And some people they don't even know there's an engine in the car, okay? Because when I detail cars, I do the engine all the time, and I show the people, I say, oh, here's your engine. I go, huh? What is that? Until it breaks, and they go, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what do you got for me?
What I got for you, this is a simple one, though.
All right, good.
When you started Street Scene, did the management give you any flack over it?
No, they loved it.
They loved it.
I came in, when I interviewed for this job here at Armstrong, it was a bare bones office. They had no idea about what to do with. They wanted to bring local programming to, as an Armstrong incentive to, for customers. And, it's basically, they wanted Armstrong local programming. So I'm like, okay, great. And when I interviewed for the job, this was one of the ideas I came in with. I said, we need to feature these car shows. And I had the name picked out, and a lot of that's what got me hired at this job, because they liked that idea. I came in with several other ones, but this was one of the main ones, and they loved it. So, and it's been one of the top shows on all of Armstrong cable systems in Medina, Meadville. This has been one of the top shows.
They like it. They like it.
They like it. So it ain't going anywhere for a while.
I kind of have a hard time. I don't know how the show goes because I live over in the PA side and nobody gets to Armstrong over there, where I live at. So no one ever comes up to me and talks to me. But when I come over on this side of the border,
Huge.
yeah, like all the guys and oh, I seen you. I love your reruns too. I watch your reruns all the time and all that. And I go.
Well, we were happy last year. That's why we're doing this again this year, is we finally got to where we can see who's watching what. And they went in for a month. Last year we aired this the first week of December, and they pulled the numbers for who's watching what, and this show beat out the whole month of everybody. For 1 week.
Yes.
on the views. So, yeah, we're going to do it again. So.
Good. Good.
Well, kind of give us just a little touch on what you're thinking of maybe for next year's Street Scene.
Oh gosh, there's so many shows I want to do. It's up to you, really. Greg's the producer. Greg puts all the time into this thing and everything. I'd like to do anything different. Just you got to change. If you don't change, you learn that in the TV business, radio business. If you don't change, you lose.
Yeah.
So just some different changes are good.
Yeah.
I'd like to get like this year we had Rich Morgan as a co-host.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some more co-hosts on here once in a while, I don't mind sharing the show. When you come on with the beginning and the intro and the outro, that's fun. That's fun to talk to someone like that. Yeah. I love sharing the show with people. That's what it's all about.
That's why I came on. No, I was, I'm the producer here, but nobody knew who the heck I was. They're like, what's this guy out with Rick? Because Rick's, it's like, oh yeah, that's why I came on to at least let you know who I am.
He's the big guy behind the show. He just...
Big guy. Yeah, suck it in, okay.
Everybody sees me and I go, Greg's the one who puts all the work into it. I got the easy job, So.
But it's fun to go out and see these cars, and we look forward to seeing more cars next year, and we will get right into the Street Scene Marathon for the holiday season right now.
Happy holidays.